Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Goodness, I was getting caught up in being sassy, trying to give myself a new name here, but welcome, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a weekly reading or a week ahead reading, whatever fits what you're coming here for. Specifically hoping to help you with the outcome of a specific situation. So have something in mind as I begin shuffling up the cards here for you, Aquarius. Thank you again for being here, for being a part of the channel. I have the Sacred Bee, Journey of the Sacred Bee tarot cards here. We're going to just do one more shuffle, and they've been prayed over, they've been meditated over, this space and these cards. And I hope that the message suits you for your highest and best good. The first card we're looking for here is the actual outcome of the specific situation on your mind. So again, as I said, just have that in your mind. We're looking for the outcome. And I will clarify the deck. I will clarify the cards that we put down for Aquarius. The outcome. It's the Five of Discs, and it talks about worry. So right now, whatever situation you're currently dealing with, the outcome could have you a little worried, could have you a little concerned. A lot of times the Five of Discs, the Five of Pentacles, has to do with physical reality, something to do with your touchable, tangible, tasteable items, your home, your money, your health, your wealth. And so because it's talking about having something to worry about, this also can indicate a sense of abandonment, a sense of feeling left out, exclusion, isolation, sometimes poverty. And that can be even in the way that we think about our physical reality. So you just want to tune in to so many different areas regarding this. And as I said, we'll clarify. So let's look at the second is when will the situation resolve itself for Aquarius? When will the situation resolve itself? The Hierophant. So this is a major arcana card. It represents or is attributed to the sign of Taurus, another earth energy. The Hierophant is regarding spiritual knowledge, teaching, that kind of thing. They call the Hierophant the Pope of Tarot. It is card number 5. So there could be something to do with the 5th month, with the 5th day, 5 weeks, 5 months. You can think of anything to do with the number 5. The Hierophant is a major arcana, so it is a big universal kind of a theme. And so nothing's really standing out as far as like a date or a time. And so we're going to come back and clarify that as well, Aquarius. Whatever the situation is on your mind, how can Aquarius support the most positive outcome? How can you support the most positive outcome? Another major arcana, and this one's yours. This is attributed to the sign of Aquarius. It is the Star. It is major arcana. Again, another universal theme showing up here. Hierophant, the Star. The way that you can support the most positive outcome of the situation on your mind is to be hopeful, to be about healing, and that the most positive outcome will be for you. It's a blessing. It's almost as if you are being blessed. You know the little fairy tales that we had when we were kids about wishing upon a star and hoping that that will come true. That's very much indicated here. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, I want you to think positively. I want you to think about the most positive outcome for all involved. The Star, Hope and healing. That's how you're going to be supporting the most positive outcome. How can Aquarius trust that this is unfolding for the best? How can Aquarius trust that this situation is unfolding for the best? Another discs or pentacles, physical energy. This is the 6. Aquarius, you can trust that the best is unfolding in this situation by giving back what you're being given. If you're being given time, effort, and energy, give that back. If you're being given the opportunity to demonstrate, your skills, allow others to demonstrate their skills. Be a person that reciprocates, giving and taking equally, fairly, never letting it be just you, the one that is taking. You're also giving. So the 6 of discs is the way that you can trust that everything is unfolding for the highest, best good of all concerned. So let's clarify. I have the Ocean Tarot. I just want to take a quick peek here. Excuse me for all of that. Dear, I want to take a peek at the way that the cards are laying on the table so I don't overflow the board. The Ocean Tarot is the clarification deck that we're going to use. Again, just going to shuffle this through. Hopefully you have a little better idea in your mind of the situation at hand and maybe some perspectives that you can consider as you are thinking about the situation itself. Let's go back to that first card as far as the outcome. What is the outcome of the situation on your mind? Right now we have the 5 of discs, that feeling left out, feeling abandoned, having something to be worried about. Let's find out why. The King of Treasure, that's the King of Pentacles. So lots of pentacle energy showing up here. Lots of earth energy. Pentacles are earth. The Chariot, major arcana for the sign of Cancer. Why is worry here? Why is the 5 of discs here for Aquarius? And then your energy, the Ace of Spears, the Ace of Swords. So the outcome of the situation is giving this sense of worry, feeling excluded, feeling isolated, maybe abandoned by some physical reality, because there is somebody that is in charge of things. There is somebody that I'm going to even say like over you. It's a boss. It's a elevated status, like an accountant, a lawyer, someone like a grandfather, some older individual. They have chosen in their, wise wisdom, they've chosen to keep certain things out of your information. You're not getting the full story. There has been this moving forward energy because of someone else. Somebody has taken the reins, taken charge, taken control, and it's left you feeling like you're not sure what is exactly going on. So it's almost a sense of being left in the dark or kept in the dark. So with that being said, we're going to jump over to the Hierophant. This is what we were getting as far as the timing of everything. I had this jump in my lap, so let's put that over here. That's the 5 of Swords. That's your energy there, Aquarius. When will the situation resolve itself? We received the Hierophant. So why is that the timing card? 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, more Pentacles energy, and the 2 of Wands. So Hierophant is showing up in the when will the situation resolve itself. It looks like it's going to happen when it's going to happen, I think, when this person allows it to be resolved. Right now, it's like they're sitting on their throne of, they control things, and it's their ideas and it's their way of going about it, which I think is why you have that sense of worry. And the timing is going to happen when that person feels like it's appropriate to maybe let go of control. It has you definitely feeling like you have something to say about it. I'm still not getting like a clear month, time frame, week, day, that kind of thing, but it is just showing up more in the realm of uh, generalization. And the Two of Wands, Five of Spears, it looks like you definitely are going to have something to say, maybe starting some sort of an argument. Maybe you're going to be bringing it to people's attention, but it has to do with, I'm going to say, like a family legacy, an heirloom, something to do with treasures, where the family is concerned, because the Ten of Treasures really speaks to, I'm going to say, like jackpot energy, winning the lottery, earning some sort of family trust, that kind of a thing. You're just standing right now in, there's like your foot in two worlds. I can sit and do nothing, or I can take a stand, and the only thing you really can take a stand on right now is using your words. I really feel like that because the Pope of the Tarot is here, the spiritual master of tarot. I think that's a word of wisdom that in due timing, it's not going to be like anything we're going to be able to share a time or date here. It's just due timing. So how can Aquarius support the most positive outcome? We received the Star. Why is the Star here for Aquarius for supporting the most positive outcome? The King of Cups, King of Pearls, the Lovers, another major arcana, and the Queen of Treasures. So we have the divine pair here. This is the masculine energy up in the outcome of the situation, and down in the supporting positive energy, it's the Queen and the King of Cups. This is a divine pair as well here. They go together really well. Their energies blend, they match. Your energy could right now have a little bit of positive, masculine, feminine, maybe a little bit more introspective. You can be very much about your hope and healing for the situation, for the family, for the dynamic. But you are going to have a sacred choice that will need to be made as far as how you conduct yourself, how you continue to go forward in this situation, in this dynamic. So let's clarify this last card. The Six of Discs, it's giving us this keyword altruism. So you could just have, the highest form of thought in your mind, but let's see. Let's clarify. How can Aquarius trust this is unfolding for the best? And we have that reciprocity, Six of Discs. Why is that here for Aquarius? We have the Eight of Cups, the Moon, and the Four of Spears, so more sword energy. Now, the reciprocity energy is coming out. How you can trust that everything is unfolding for the best. You're going to be choosing to walk away from what no longer serves you as far as your thoughts are concerned. But you're trying to trust that everything is going to work out for the best. Right now, there are a lot of secrets. There's a lot of mystery shrouding this situation. There's a lot of unknown factors. There's a lot of just in the dark kind of cloak and dagger activity. I think what you need to do is take care of you and your mind and give yourself the rest and the relaxation that you need, because worrying about it or arguing about it is not going to get anyone anywhere in a positive way. So just be really careful about resting your mind, relaxing your spirit, taking the recharging energy that you need to move forward. You can walk away from what no longer serves you, and that also has to do with your thoughts, your deeds, your actions. Let's give you Trust Your Vibes Oracle card here for the sign of Aquarius. This is Oracle cards, one simple message, but can be so effective for you to go on with your message. It says time for crayons. Number 6. 6 in numerology is all about love, harmony, relationships. Time for crowns just says to me to express to you the need to be creative. You know, you are an air sign. You're all about intuition and creativity. And time for crowns could really help you with your mental health. And I'm not saying your mental health is in any like bad state, but just to keep you on the most positive, high vibrations that you possibly can be. Express your creativity through artwork. Maybe if the kids are out on summer break, if you have some extra free time, you know, those adult coloring books are really wonderful. I really feel the benefit from spending time just kind of mindlessly using color, filling in the page. It is really a benefit, in my opinion. So, Aquarius, this is your reading. I would love to hear any comments. I'm on TikTok and on YouTube. Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Your likes, your follows, subscribes, share, comment, all of that's appreciated. Thank you so much again for being a part of the channel and for watching. Be blessed and be well.